vertical shift. And then I have asymptotes at 2 and 4. Let me see if I've got another color highlighter that we can use for our asymptotes. Here's a pink one. All right, so asymptotes at 2 and 4. And so I'm going to go from this 0, I'm going to go up first, so I'm going to go up. And from this 0, I'm going to go down towards my asymptote, and that right there is 1 period of tangent. And we doubled our period, so there's 1/2 of 1, and here's the other half of 1 right there. So that gives us 2 periods of tangent. So to draw 2 periods of a tangent graph, you just have to draw it once if you've doubled the period. All right, and then last one, let's take a look at 28. So 28 gives us a good example of a sine graph. Got a 2 out there in front, and then x minus pi on the inside right there. Alright, so there's no number in front of sine. That's an amplitude of 1 right there, kind of an implied number of 1. With the period, I'm going to do 2 pi over b. b is 2 on this one, so I've got a period of pi. I do have a phase shift because it's subtracting pi on the inside. That's going to go opposite from the direction you would think, so that'll be right pi. And then I do not have a vertical shift because I don't have a number being added or subtracted to the outside out here. All right, so let's get a graph going here. All right, so no vertical shift means that my zeros are just going to be on my x-axis right here. So I can go ahead and mark that as my 0 line. Without a vertical shift, they don't move up or down, just right there. And let's see here, I'm working with a phase shift of right pi. So let's go way over here and put pi over here. And so to find my endpoint, I'm going to take pi, my starting point, and I'm going to add the period to it. So that's also pi. So my endpoint over here will be 2 pi. Make that a little bigger. 2 pi. And then my middle mark on this one, we can go ahead and find the average if you want to. But on this one, I've got halfway between 1 and 2 is going to be 1.5 or 3/2, 3 pi over 2 right there. And marks 2 and 4 in there. And I think we've taken care of everything. So now sine has zeros at 1, 3, and 5. And I'm going to go up first. And I'm doing an amplitude of 1, so between 1 and -1. So I'm going to go up 1 and down 1. Like that. All right, come in the other direction. So I'm going to still take my starting point of pi. This time I'm going to subtract the period from it, pi, and that's going to put me over here at 0. So 2 periods of this graph are all going to be over here on the right-hand side of my graph. My middle mark for this one then, between 0 and pi, will be pi over 2. And again, marks 2 and 4 that we don't have to label. So 0's at 1, 3, and 5 is already there. And I'm going to go up first. No reflection on this one. And then down. And again, nice and curvy. Okay, on the next video, we'll pick up with number 29.